Okay, again, I have the pleasure to be here with Ben Hall, Australian actor. My God, you have got such a history of so many things. Just
Thank you.
recently finished with Neighbours.
Yeah, well, it was a couple of years ago now, actually, that I finished up with them. I've done a few little things since then. I worked on Better Man, the Robbie Williams film.
Amazing.
A couple of little bits
Elvis.
and pieces. Elvis, correct, yeah. So it was nice actually to do that before this, back into some music theatre before this sort of much bigger, more exciting role, which I'm stoked about. So.
I know, and now, congratulations, you have got the most incredible part that everybody's going to say, yes, you are playing the lead in Pretty Woman opposite Samantha Jade.
I know. Very, very lucky, and one of the big reasons why I had heard a little rumour about Sam doing it, so there was definitely played into why I was like, yeah, I'd like to do this. This is a great pairing for the role. So yeah, exciting. Edward Lewis.
Yeah. I know, Edward Lewis. It's just like, well, how many times have you seen the film?
Oh gosh, over the years. I mean, it came out before I was born, but it's just one of those things that you, like, if it's on, you watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I'll go back to it all the time and just have another little squiz and then revisit it again recently, obviously, just to sort of touch base with it. But it's just such a fantastic film. It's such a fantastic time in film and in Hollywood where those rom-coms were coming out and creating stars. And,
that's right.
And it's so memorable. So
I know. And basically, where were you when you found out you got the part?
I was down in a little coastal town called Wye River on the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, and I got an email. Actually, it wasn't even a phone call, just a little email, just with just letting you know we've got an offer for the role, and it's one of those moments that you can't quite take in properly at the time. I think I was walking the dog down on the beach or something, and it took me a good 2 weeks, really. I start to just play out. You start to play out like all the scenarios, like who's in the cast, where are we going, what are we doing? It changes your entire life for the next, foreseeable future. So it was, it was overwhelming, and obviously honoured and so grateful to the casting people and the creative team that had faith in my abilities to do it and all of that sort of thing. But now it's just joyous. Now we just start to plan and actually, figure out these characters and meet everyone else, which is also lovely. Oh,
it's and again in Brisbane.
Yes, I know, and we're here today. Like it's been a whirlwind trip up here, but we've, I love Brisbane. I've been here a few times with shows and with my partner's shows as well, and we just have such a lovely time. It's a lovely city, and it feels busy and vibrant, and things are happening here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff being built and shows coming, and it's great.
Yeah, well, you'll be here for Brisbane Festival, and so there'll be a lot of activity.
See some stuff as well.
Oh, you'll have to make sure you
negotiate. I have to negotiate a day off so we can see shows.
The music of Bryan Adams.
Yes.
How amazing is that going to be?
Yeah.
And is he going to be overseeing a lot of?
Well, he came out in Feb for that initial. Oh, you were there? I mean, incredible man. I imagine we will get plenty of feedback from him and from the US creatives over the rehearsal period. Definitely, they have a real particular sound. Even in the auditions, they were looking for that raspy quality that he's got to his voice, and so that's what I'll be working on for sure. I think they want some of his sound in all those ballads and all those numbers, but they're great songs. I'm excited to sort of to work on them in that way, because I haven't really sung in that manner, like rock ballads like that for some time. So it's a different style. It's gonna be fun.
Oh well, la 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 la.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing, just to see the opening night, and do you feel, a sense of, obviously the excitement, but nerves with
Oh, of course. I mean, there's big shoes to fill. Everyone's so familiar with Richard Gere's portrayal and Julia Roberts' portrayal of the characters. So you walk a fine line of wanting to bring, enough of what they've brought to the roles, as well as bringing your own stuff and your own Australian sensibility to the roles, because we're performing in Brisbane, we're performing to an Australian audience. Do you know what I mean? So we'll find that in rehearsals and our own dynamics, our own chemistry amongst all the cast. So that's one of the really fun parts once you get into that. So I'm looking forward to it.
And there's going to be a lot more sort of announcements with the cast. And have you met any of the people behind the sort of the
creative team?
Yeah, the creative team.
Yeah.
I closely with now.
Well, the American director Rusty, I haven't met yet, but we've had a little bit of email interaction just to start sort of formulating some ideas. And David Skelts, who's the MD, we're starting to work with him as well and prepare all the music. I mean, it's such a we've got quite a long lead time, but it's great because it just means that you can actually have discussions with people and start working on ideas, so that when we get into that rehearsal room, you've got the beginnings of a character. So that's good.
Well, Ben, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations again, and I can't wait for opening night.
Great.
It's going to be...
We'll have a champagne afterwards.
Oh, yes, please. I will, yes.
Cheers to that. Yeah.
Cheer for sure on that night.
Excellent.
So thank you for, chatting with us.
No worries at all. Thanks, Carol.
And enjoy, the flow of the adventure of this. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Okay, thanks, guys.